After a brief trial move, this prospect... For now, anyways. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of teams. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next determining which person is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down. Settling in now, Killian Williams, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Count still at 1-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Killian Williams goes down for the first out of the game.
Ildemaro Vargas.
And now a pitch on the way. And that's taken for strike one.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. At the plate, Eric Landry. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. First, a dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Digging in now, Rafael Hernandez. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits.
Hernandez.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adamson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now to the plate, Felipe Castilla has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. In there for strike one, 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Swinging a soft liner, and 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Abraham Almonte. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball just missed above the zone. Another full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Francisco Miranda, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Back to the mound. A throw to the plate. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Runner at first following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy
21.
outfielder, Killian Williams. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Vargas very well could be starting the upcoming All-Star game. He currently leads all second basemen in the league in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. In now, Eric Landry, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Stepping in, Rafael Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Felipe Castilla, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A ball and a strike now. Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Line drive base hit. Vargas is on his way home. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. So it's first and second with two men gone, and that'll bring up Abraham Almonte to hit next. First offering on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Willette is over, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Standing in, Socrates Brito as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, Socrates.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. A ball and a strike. In the air out to right field. Willette has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Michael Clark. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Miranda comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So they breeze through this half. Digging in and looking for more, Killian Williams. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Into the box, Ildemaro Vargas. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ball 1.
Vargas.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Ildemaro Vargas goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup, good pitch there. 1-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Digging in, Felipe Castilla. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Castilla.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Generals came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. John Means gets the win in relief.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A manager checks in with his ball club. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.
The game's future stars are on. Curtis Nobles. At the plate, Juan Palmero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Juan Palmero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Heredia is under it, makes the play, one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ozzie Marte, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Sharp ground ball to third. Ramirez has it, and there's out number 2. Now batting, D'Angelo Burkett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Burkett.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. At the plate, Giancarlo Guzman. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
3 balls.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
So he sets him down swinging. Giancarlo Guzman becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Kent.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1 in here with no score. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
John Wimberly is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
This is one of those pitches that will stick with a pitcher for a long time after a game. Here's a hitter who's average at best, doesn't hit for a lot of power, not a great average. He has him down in the count 0-2, and what does he do? Grooves one right to him, and even an average hitter like this will punish your mistakes.
Standing in now, Dave Field. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Smolinski is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, Arturo Quiñones comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series.
Quiñones.
High in the air out to center field. Smolinski on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, Juan Palmeiro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Ozzy Marte Vasquez, on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, D'Angelo Burkett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
He's set. Here it comes.
The first baseman.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the. Into the box now, Kent Hugh. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Wimberly.
First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Now that's popped up. Ramirez in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Eli Gonzalez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1-1. Line towards center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
0-1 the count. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Smolinski going back, and this will bang up against the wall. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. In now, Arturo Quiñones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Smolinski. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game. So no one on now after the sac fly. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Juan Palmeiro. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Smolinski is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Ozzie Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The center fielder.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Left fielder.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the
Montgomery. Number 62. Wilmer.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Biscuits wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Wilmer Font claims the win out of the pen, his first. Curtis Nobles allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Kevin MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side of the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over to the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. So digging in now, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Kiermaier.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Kiermaier on at first, nobody out. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Snell has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Another 1-2 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Here's David Freese to stand in. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. Freese ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out. That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Too high, ball 3. Kike Hernandez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he lays off for ball 1. Hernandez, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Meadows. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Pollock is right there, 1 down.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The catcher.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.